Oh, forgot to turn the recorder on. Here we go. And from 90.6, it's Tuesday afternoon at 2:39 p.m. We're short the Russell. It did break a little bit of a support level. And we'll see how it goes here. Now. Don't be that way. The the R squeeze is already bouncing. So yeah, that level over here at yeah 90.2 is acting as a little bit of support. I didn't see that actually, but it shouldn't matter. It'll do a little bit of a reaction there, and it looks like it'll probably go through. I probably need to change this indicator. R squeeze to calculate on clues. Okay, so it won't spook me out. Heaven forbid that I get spooked. Okay. Yeah, that 90.2. So the trend line is still going down, assuming we don't close any higher. And the oscillators' momentums are still pointing down. We got above 1691. That might be a little bit of a problem. Let's see if I can get mine back, right? Plus commissions, right, Art? Or minus commissions. Russell's been the weakest out there. Why? Can I ask why you chose? I mean, it's not criticism. I'm just curious. Do you try to pick on the weakest, strongest, the one that's set up for it, one that has the best options? What? How do you decide? 'Cause the Nasdaq would have, if you're going long, would have probably been the best one, at least earlier today. Let's see here. Yeah, it's not. They're not doing anything really of anything sort. We're have a the VIX is actually going down, and I'm short. So let's see if it affects me in any way, shape, or form. Okay. Ah, you missed the bounce. Gotcha. Stuff happens, huh? This is almost like molasses. This is almost like nighttime trading, for goodness sakes. And we're getting two tick spreads in a day. All right, you're going the wrong way, you turd merchant. Sorry, I better not publish this language. Okay, goes above 91.2, I'm in trouble. It's already flattened out. It needs to roll over right now, or I'm in deep kimchi. Yep. The Dow's trying to roll over. So let me just give it that room that it needs. Let it breathe. Like I said, it would get a reaction. I just didn't see this off to the left. That level right there. And the next level is right about there. 87.7. The longer that it stays here and pauses, the more support that it gathers rather than resistance. But the last candle -1. All right, it's changed character from down to flat. You turkey. I give back everything. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. If it goes up there and stops me out at 91.8, I give back everything I had. I'll be flat for the day. Probably teach me. Teach me a lesson. The NetPix momentum oscillator is still painting lower. The R squeeze is not. So we'll have to see which one wins the day. Eh? There's the momentum oscillator. There's the squeeze. I need you to go lower right now. There, sunshine. A move right below 90 would help. Okay. Oh, 91.3, that didn't help. The bounce over here was 91.2. 17 tick bounce over there. The momentum's, unless we can go lower, that momentum is, well, that probably shouldn't be calculating on the candle that hasn't finished. So go one back, it's flat. Basically, doesn't matter. Wake me up when it's over. Oh, I'll get woken up when it said stop filled. Oh dear. All right, I've just lowered the stop to 91.7. If I'm willing to do that, unless it turns around right this instant, I just may as well close it. It'd save me what, 25 bucks or so? I got my button, my hand and mouse right over the close button. Probably ought to close it now with that R squeeze changing. I'm giving it 11 to 12 ticks. Come on, get down below 90.5. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Now we got to break 89.8. Come on, come on, you can do it. 89.8. That's what I'm wanting now. Okay, come on, come on. You can do it, baby. Now the trend line is still down. Momentum oscillator's down, and now our squeeze has rolled back over. That's cool. Now this level right here is going to be, well, just above it. 1690 is the key. This is actually 2 ticks the other side. So we at 90.2 before is the one that got us, or the 90.0. That was where it bounced before. You'll probably get some buyers that'll say, "Ooh, I'm going to try it right here and give it a tick or two." Now I got to get 90 below that and then let it drop fast. Okay, it did not. It ticked 1 tick the other side and it bounced. So it's going to try to torment me to death. The Dow has a short showing it tricked in, but now is going against it a little. All right, so far this proves you stay with your plan and my plan had indicators and vol stops on it, and I stayed with it. Now, the original trade that these guys had from 90.7, that I'm at 90.6, its stop is all the way up at 93.1. So I'm a lot lower than that. It did not quite get to money management, which would be right here at 89.7. It got within a couple of ticks. As soon as it does that, it's going to jump way down. That's why I like using the chandelier stop, because then it kind of helps me in the interim. I don't have to get to, quote, money management before lowering the stop. I have to be reasonable about it. Now we basically got a 91.4 is kind of a level. Sorry, I was pointing on the wrong chart. 91.4 here is about where we have a swing level. So I got to be above that, and then 2 ticks or so above that, so I could be at 91.6 or 7. So the vol stop of .7 is fine. Now that's going to get interesting after the close. I got some United Airline. I got 1 contract. I know it closes. It reports after the bell. I just I don't know. I followed the suggestion. If it follows with Delta, it'll probably go up. If it doesn't, because Delta stole their flight customers, then okay. Birds of a feather fly together. Yeah, well, it was tough for me not to hit that close button. And as my daughter kept saying, it's all about the close. Trend is down. Both oscillators are down. Gotta close the door. The dog's barking, buddy. He's barking at the roofers across the street. Oh dear. Well, Ornal, Art S. You said it'll teach you to walk away from a computer intraday. I had a mentor a few years ago, about 9, and he and I talked about what my problems were intraday trading and overthinking it and changing things and yada yada. Still fight that, but he said, put in your targets, your stop, and let it go. And it either gives a winner or it doesn't. I tried it, and it tended to work more than it didn't. And I didn't talk myself into or out of something. Took my initial plan, and so it's tough to do that if you're sitting here watching it, and it goes this slow. And the problem is going this slow. Because that's why nighttime trading, one of the reasons why I'm about giving up on it is that it's just so darn slow. I just have too much time to think. Come on, you got to get below 90 and stay there. You know it. You know you want to. If it rolls up this time, it's going to be a double bottom. Momentum is still pointing downwards, though. R squeeze is pointing down. Come on, go lower. You get to 91. You can do it. Yeah, there's some big buyers at, was at 90.0, and now we bounced above it. There were 40 contracts at 90 even. See, a lot of the big guys or whatever, they'll put stuff at round numbers, .0, .5, whatever. We need to avoid that. All right, we're getting some increased numbers in the bid and ask. Unfortunately, you can't see that, and I was going to contact Omnovia tech support and find out why. It could be something the way that it's handled and written in. Come on, 90.0. All right, okay, keep going. 2 more ticks. Come on, don't stop there. .8, .7. Come on. Oh, I want .5. There's 6. So there's 23 contracts at .6. 25. And that kind of matches to what over here? Nothing really. Probably a number. .5. Yeah. dot 6 or 5. You know, people are they're trading in halves. Okay, volatility stop has it at 91.6. The trailing stop for the system has it up down here at 91.1. If I could close down one more, I'll feel comfortable about lowering them both. So, I'm almost to the point of going to break even. Come on. Go through dot 5. Come on. 16 at dot 5, 17, 17, 18. Okay, it's rising a bit, so. All right, I gave it 2 ticks, and I'm going to let her ride. We have a free trade here, basically, right now. So we don't get massive slippage. Okay, 90.5, dot 5. I want dot 4. Anybody say dot 4? Come on. Come on. Chase the cheese down here. Come on. Dot 3. Okay. Okay. Here we go. And we don't get to that red line. Chart trader is on. Alright, let's lower that stop.
Order filled.
Alright, I filled it, and hell, I don't know how many ticks I got. I'm done with it. It'll probably chase lower, but I got enough. I'm done for the day, folks. Now, I'll stick around with you guys if you want. What about a camera in the room? Okay, sorry, I didn't catch any of that shit. Kamara. No, I don't see a Kamara. There's a camera. Marker Baker, you will make it, made it. Thanks, Arnaldo. I basically was bailing somewhere around in there because I saw a reaction, and I probably should have known that it was going to react a little bit and trailed it. I got out at 89.2, which is right about here. So I gave up 5 ticks right now, and probably going to be a few more, maybe. But, you know, if I trailed it, it's probably going to be above that. So that's rationalization, but that's the way we are. We're humans. And I can